Hey guys, how's it going? Andy, Ray, and Al back. Hopefully you were listening to the podcast earlier. That's what drew you here. If not, a link to the podcast that we just did is in the description below the video, where we interviewed Al Gates. Thanks for being here, Al.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Al.
All right, so we're gonna do a little reaction video here. Now, this is a video done by a channel called Brickyard Sports, where they put together just a compilation. To me, it should say top catches or no catches, but it's just controversial catches or no catches.
Okay.
All right. Some of the doozies are in here, guys. So let's watch this.
Yes.
You guys have a notepad and a pen.
Can I start some pre-video notes here?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Jesse James.
Yeah.
Catch.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
Now, on the podcast, I pitched to you two officials my idea for the catch rule. And remember, I brought up something that I called a manipulating move, which is a silly name, but it was the only thing I could come up with. But I want you to remember that while we're watching this.
Okay.
And we'll see just how many of these that weren't catches will be catches.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Good.
Here we go.
Isolated with Zachary Bowman. Blitz they
the one that started it all.
Into the corner. Touchdown, Calvin Johnson.
Calvin Johnson.
Throw by him.
Can I say what I think?
You can say whatever you want. Absolutely.
That's a catch.
Yeah. I mean, he had total control, did a full spin, planted his feet, actually juggled hands to brace himself against the ground. I mean, come on.
That's. I mean, look at that. This calling is what made this guy retire from the NFL. I mean, they should be ashamed of themselves on this one. Look at this, Gates. Got it. 1, 2. His butt's on the ground, for God's sakes. He's down.
1-2. Like that hold, he makes a football move or two steps. He had control of the ball from the time he touches it all the way down. He lands, and then he spikes the ball on the turf.
Yeah.
How is that not a catch?
Any rule that this is not a catch is the wrong rule.
Yeah.
So,
it's terrible.
and this is the one that started it all,
As we
really.
look at it here, is this a second act? Is that
A second act? That's a third act.
And now if a
So,
receiver
what does the referee
lunges
do?
for the end zone or shows the second
Oh,
act,
he's going to show it?
is
We're
that
gonna
a
see it?
second act?
Yeah, his hands are up.
his hands
are up. That's a touchdown. So
on the field stands. It is an incomplete
Oh, so that guy called a
touchdown.
But the other guy in behind must have.
the video reversed it.
Oh, look, Jim Schwartz, looking young and head coachy.
He's going to motion probably.
All right, here we go. This is your favorite.
Faking it to him.
Yeah.
To the end zone. Touchdown.
Right. Now that
Officials touchdown.
Yeah.
Officials touchdown. That's what I-
that lunge at the end to me is that manipulation move.
I have some
Where,
good
why
friends
this
who
is taking
would
so
say
long to
it
review
doesn't matter. It's
because
not a touchdown.
Clearly,
But
Harmon's
I
nowhere
argue
close
with
to him.
yeah.
He had control of the
Unless
ball all
they're
the way
looking at the
down.
football,
If
did it lean
anything,
or anything to the
if
ground?
anything,
Well,
he
it
was
looks
down
like a
before the
touchdown
ball
to me.
crossed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what That's exactly what I said in the game, Al. That's exactly. I said if that ball, if anything, should be at the 1 yard line.
But as the NFL rule is currently written, it's not, and it's clearly not, because he's on his way to the ground when the catch took place. Therefore, now he has to control the ball all the way to the ground, and he lost it on the ground.
Okay.
But I agree, again, any rule where that's not a catch is the wrong rule.
Right.
We've had this discussion almost every week about how sensibility comes in.
So
as the
again,
catch
with
doesn't
my
look like a catch.
my idea for the catch rule, this is a touchdown. I think you guys as refs, common sense would prevail. That was a touchdown.
Yeah.
So.
All right. What do we got there? We just
All right.
saw Romo.
Oh yeah, this is just it's a highlight. Here's
Here
the
we
play.
go.
Here's the play.
Oh, Dez.
The Dez Bryant.
Oh my goodness. That is.
This one was less obvious than the Megatron one.
He's down at the 1.
Yeah, he should be down at the one, right?
By rule, he must hold on to it throughout the entire process of contacting the ground. He didn't.
But the ruling on this wasn't.
Incomplete, and
It wasn't even down at the 1. It was flat out incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
Crazy, eh?
Yeah.
take the ball and put it back in the hands.
And now they're just showing what happened later in the game and how it cost them the game. All right, here we go.
Quick setup and throw, and the pass is
Now this is a interesting one. Watch this. Look, they're calling that a catch.
But they've had 3 positive plays. This one good for 4 to number 13.
I need to see this close in again.
It looked like it hit the ground from up here, but let's take a look. They're giving him a completion.
They gave him.
That's incomplete.
Yeah, they gave him a completion on that.
That's obviously incomplete. Brady.
Back to the end zone, and did he put it in? Gronkowski
That's incomplete.
Buffalo Bill or
Incomplete.
He didn't take the bait. He didn't throw it short. The defense was up and reacting. Well, it's going to be a
Yeah, to me, did the ball help him? Did the ground help him catch it?
That's a catch.
hit the ground.
Video has, video replay has worked on this one. So when I saw slow motion, it's a catch.
Yeah?
As much as it hurts me to say it.
I'm still 50-50 on this one because I can't tell if he used the ground to catch that ball or not.
The ruling on the field stands.
Yeah, Stan, see? There you go. It's the Patriots way. Patriots way right
Oh, yeah,
there.
of course, yeah.
What he did, when he looked at review, he said that Gronkowski
Ray loves the
never lost
Patriots.
control of the football.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here was the big game.
This is the big one. This is what caused the podcast right here, just so you know.
As Wilson scrambles to keep it alive. The game's final play is a Wilson lob to the end zone.
Yeah, this was
Fought for by Tate with Jennings simultaneous.
The replacement
Right.
refs are like, what do we do? No catch. Touchdown.
One guy goes up.
this game here, Alice, is the one that started the discussions about the podcast.
Has to be looked at because it's a score. Still have an official down there in the pile looking.
It's Russell Wilson.
Why is he looking? Because one guy has indicated stop the clock, and the other guy has indicated we have a touchdown.
Yeah.
You can't go to replay to
Like the
determine
tie
who
goes
caught the
to
ball.
the
So that
receiver.
ball has to be
Tie goes to the
on field.
receiver.
And it
but
wasn't
I
even
don't
a
even
t-
know. I don't even think the receiver had the ball. I'd say Green Bay had that from the start.
Right,
See
he
the
did.
one guy go up,
Exactly.
touchdown, and the other go, tie.
That's what I mean. There's no tie. There's no
No.
tie.
The guy's got to be at the same time. It's
Right.
at the
Yeah.
same time.
Golden Tate actually took his hand off, put it
Deciding
back
who wins the
on.
game on this call.
review. The call on the field stands. Touchdown.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Seahawks win.
And Packers fans who are not quite as spoiled as Patriots fans, but quite spoiled. I mean, the world temporarily ended that night.
Yeah, it did.
To ask you to go back to that video clip.
Well, yep, for sure.
And this was
Do you remember this?
Yeah.
And maybe the most controversial call of the playoffs. Harry Douglas ruling on the field a catch, and the replay, fellas.
You know what? It looks like the
Oof.
ball moved a bit, but
Yeah,
he set
no.
his hand and
Who's he playing? Are they playing the Patriots?
No, it's 49ers.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Falcons.
Either or. I remember this one.
Oh yeah. Okay, I need to see this one again. I remember this one.
You'll see
here.
a bunch of
Yeah.
slow-mos on this.
Why does the referee have his hat off? Was he marking the spot, Gator?
He'd already thrown the beanbag to indicate the interception, and
And then he threw the flag. Okay.
threw his hat down.
Now, I know everybody in Indianapolis wants to know, did he have possession?
I learned that when I was
Saw
away.
the ball come loose like that at the end.
Terrible throw by Peyton, by the way.
And then it just fell out of his hands. Well, he got back up and started to run. You're right, Dick. There it is right there. He hits the ground. Oh, clearly he makes a football move.
Well, that's a catch, fumble, recovery.
Yeah.
That's a catch.
That's what
catch.
it should
Catch down.
Control all the way down.
Okay.
Yeah,
now
flipped
we
all the way
got
over.
now we got
Starting to get up.
getting up. Oh, there it goes. Fumble,
be. Now listen to their explanation.
recovery.
Listen to the explanation.
And on the field, it was called.
When the ref accuses Mike here.
You know, if while rolling over, that ball would have been loose at all, automatically we would say, no, he didn't catch it.
After reviewing the play, the defender caught the ball, lost it prior to getting his knee off the ground. Therefore, it is an incomplete pass.
Wow.
Prior to getting his knee off the ground, like did he just make that up on the spot? Like
Again, it's a little bit easier watching a slow replay,
yeah.
but at
Well,
at
they
the-
They were watching slow replay.
Yeah,
they were
they
just
were,
over there
yeah.
at the booth.
Yeah.
There's the guy who.
See, this is a common sense thing that can't be. You can't. He did a full roll.
He's
with the ball in
Then he
full
gets up to
control.
run with the ball.
Yeah.
What I'd love to see if the camera was wider, I'd love to see if the side official here was coming in to take the spot out as if he was, as if the play was good. That's sometimes the toughest thing with video replay is the camera's not wide enough.
By our number 5 controversial call.
Bert Emanuel made a crouching catch.
So what was controversial about that?
They're saying the ball touched the ground. I don't. That's a catch in my mind.
Yeah.
When the initial movement came to review the play, it was a bit mysterious. People were wondering what they were reviewing.
What are they challenging?
Man, we keep seeing Dungy all over this thing.
We were on the sideline. We'd call timeout, and we're discussing our third down play. And Bill Carollo came over to me, and he just said, "We're moving the ball back."
Look at Dick Vermeil.
Mm-hmm.
He was great.
That's the year they won it all, isn't it?
For what reason?
Yeah, I think so.
The ball hit the ground. But when I saw the play a little later on, that is not how I would have described it.
Me either, Tony. Me either.
Such where if the ground does come into play during a catch, it's no catch.
2 plays later,
I agree.
Tampa's season was over.
Well, that's the video, guys. Now, let's chat a little bit. I'll go back to that. So you want to go back to the
No,
film?
we can do that afterwards.
Oh, afterwards. All right. Okay, so those were some pretty good ones. I think the most iconic ones that we've been discussing lately, Megatron. The Jesse James one, of course, is the most recent.
Yeah.
So what do you think? I mean, of all of them, which one should have not been a catch, even with a new rule? Like, which do you agree with, other than the blatantly, like the OBJ one, which was a catch, which bounced off the ground?
Exactly. I mean, that one shouldn't be a catch. But what I find interesting about the very first two, the Kelvin Johnson one, it was the Kelvin Johnson touchdown. The referees got the call right. Video replay overturned it. Yeah. Jesse James, they came in with the touchdown signal. Mm-hmm. Video replay overturned it. And a lot of times, and I'm going to start tracking this. And unfortunately, some of these videos we don't get to see the on-field signal. Yeah. But I think the referees are getting these calls more right than not. I think that video replay is the biggest factor with this problem.
I agree with you. Yeah. The rule is supposed to be that whatever the call was on the field, once replay comes in, there has to be irrefutable evidence that what the ref called was wrong. Therefore, the ref gets the benefit of the doubt. And the last 2 years or so, that's gone away.
Yeah,
they've been flipping some that there was clearly not irrefutable evidence. Like it's just been crazy.
Was the ball moving?
Yeah. For me, the only one that I don't think I agreed entirely with you guys was now I was okay with the call in the end because it was called a touchdown and it stayed a touchdown, was the Gronk one when he was going to the ground in the back of the end zone. To me, if I'm just trying to make the call right there, I'm not sure if he used the ground to catch the ball or not. The fact that it was a touchdown called on the field and they went to replay, you have to confirm it because it wasn't obvious. So other than that, I don't know. This was kind of fun.
This was fun.
But I think we would agree, guys, that we need a catch rule that made at least 80% of those that were not a catch.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, like you said earlier, the whole concept of bringing common sense back into it. The on-field official's making a judgment based on what he sees happening. And if he's not in the correct position to make it, then let's hope that video helps.
Exactly.
Gator, can I ask you a question? And as the AUS season gets back underway in August now, I was going to say September, it's August. Gates does all the film review for the AUS. I'd love to put a collaboration of some AUS plays together where it's some of our colleagues, including yourself and myself, and we can do the same kind of thing and see how we do on the field.
See those wonderful calls. Yeah. Ray loves to admire how well the flag got thrown and various things.
How crisp the signal
absolutely.
is.
He's like, do you see that touchdown call? Wow. All right, thanks, guys. Oh, no, what do you got? What do you
I
got?
was just going to say, that's one of the biggest problems as an official is when you go to a sporting event, is to watch the sporting event for the spectacle as opposed to watching the officials.
Yeah.
You brought that up on Across the Line.
Yeah.
When you were going to the Grey Cup, you're like, how am I going to watch the game and not the officials?
It's tough.
Well, thankfully it was a wonderful game and you managed to enjoy both, I guess.
Yeah, that's for sure.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right,
thanks for tuning
guys.
in. Hope you enjoyed that. Again, check out the podcast we just did. Everything's down in the description. Catch you later.